Welcome to the McCall's Kitchen Holiday Edition. My name is Alicia. I'm from Fiorella Bake Shop, and we are here today to kick in the holidays. We're gonna start some holiday baking, holiday sprinkles, holiday colors. There's a lot to be excited about. We're gonna be making meringue cookies today, a meringue cookie wreath. This is something that you can do with your kiddos, keep them busy during the holidays, or you can prepare for your guests for an evening dinner. They're really fun and it's super easy. You only need a couple ingredients and I'm gonna take you through everything. So if you haven't had meringue cookies before, they're really easy and they're made up of 2 ingredients. They're made up of sugar and egg whites, and you definitely have these at home. You can use freshly cracked egg whites or you can use the carton ones. They both work just the same. And we're gonna be using these over a double boil method. The nice thing about these cookies is that they're crispy on the outside, but they're super airy on the inside, and we're gonna be using them to make a wreath. So you're gonna need a pot of water. You're only gonna want a little bit of water in there just so that you can use the steam to cook the egg whites, and we're gonna be melting the sugar into the egg whites and creating a syrup, which we're then gonna be whipping up in our mixer. For this, you are gonna wanna try to use an electric mixer or it will take you forever to whip these things up. So the stand mixer is gonna be our best friend today, as well as food coloring and sprinkles. We've got some McCall's Christmas collection sprinkles today and the gel colors, which we'll be adding in a little bit later on. You can literally customize these any way you want to any color palette. Today we're going to be doing a green, pink, and a red. So let's get started on the mixing. All right, just to show you guys, this is how everything looks together. We are now going to be putting this over a pot of water on the stove, and we're going to be melting it, and then we'll be back to whip it up. And sugar syrup is all ready to go. It's all smooth and syrupy. You are good to go to begin whipping. So let's just get this set up. So we are going to start this on a low speed for a couple minutes, and then we're going to put it to a higher speed. It might take about, I would say, 10 to 15 minutes for it to be fully whipped, but we will check it throughout. So let's get back when this is all whipped up. Our meringue is all ready to go, and now we're gonna get it colored and into piping bags to start making our little meringue cookies. I'm gonna show you guys. So this is nice and stiff now. It's gonna be easy to pipe. The more stiffer, the easier it is to keep those nice patterns with the piping tips. So we're gonna divide this into 3 bowls, and we are going to color them. So I'm going to be doing pink, red, and green. So just keep in mind that this is very sticky, so it might get a little messy and it's going to be a little harder to control where it's going, but try your best. And don't worry, it's easy to clean up. One thing I forgot to mention before is that you can also flavor it to your preference. So you can do vanilla, lemon, strawberry, peppermint for the holidays. So you can actually flavor your cookies. These ones are still sweet because the sugar is in there, but if you want some added flavor, you can do that too. So now that we have them separated into bowls, we are gonna start coloring it, and we've got 3 piping tips ready. We've got the Wilton 1M, the 6B, and the 1A, and I will show you each design on parchment paper, which we're gonna grab right now. Let's get started on the coloring. So I'm gonna start by coloring my pink. You don't need too much, but you can do it to your preference if you want it more vibrant or lighter. I'm gonna make it kind of like a light baby pink. So we're gonna add the color and mix. Again, this is a very sticky mixture, so don't be shy to add some pressure. All right, that is the perfect pink that I'm going for. Next, let's color our green. think these are the perfect colors that I'm going for. I'm gonna get them into my piping bags. I like to use a tall cup of some sort. This really helps to keep the mess minimum and helps you get it into the piping bag, so I'll show you how I do that. So by using the edge of the measuring cup, I can easily use my spatula to scrape and get everything that I want right in there. Alright, so our piping bags are ready. I'm gonna get this cleaned up and I'm just gonna turn my oven on to 170 degrees Fahrenheit so that we can pop these in there after, and then I'm gonna show you how to pipe. Alright, now for the fun part. We are piping our meringue cookies. So I'm gonna go in with all 3 colors and I'm gonna pipe them all on this one sheet. The first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna secure the parchment paper down to the pan that we're using, and then I'm gonna make rows of each of the colors. So I just like to use this as like a glue to stick the parchment down so that it doesn't move while you're piping. Alright, and our whole pan is full. This one's gonna go right into the oven now. We're gonna bake it for about an hour, and you wanna make sure that you don't check it in between just because you don't want any cracks to form in the cookies. So we'll be back when this is all baked. The last thing that I wanna just add before I do that is just some sprinkles. It's not mandatory, but you can add it if you'd like. I'm gonna do the white sprinkles today. You can also go in and add some Christmas sprinkles or some edible glitter, or we're just gonna jazz these up with some white sprinkles from McCall's. Our meringues are ready. These were in the oven for an hour, and as you can see, the colors got even more vibrant while they were baking, and they set really nicely, no cracks. So now what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be making our wreath. So we're gonna be building our wreath with some buttercream. I'm gonna start with some of my big ones and then go in and fill with little ones. I think this is all ready. This looks really nice. I honestly love how cute the colors came together. I'm gonna top it off with some more Christmas sprinkles, some candy canes, and we've also got these really cute sugar decorations that I wanted to throw on there. So we're gonna use some buttercream to attach those too. I think this is all done, ready to be eaten, and like I said before, you can easily pick it off so your guests can go at it all night. I kid you not, by the end it will be gone. Thank you guys so much for joining us today to make this beautiful holiday wreath together from Meringue Cookies. I hope you guys enjoyed watching and hope you guys do try this at home. If you do, make sure to tag myself at Fiorella Bake Shop and McCall's. We want to see all your wonderful holiday creations. They've got so many sprinkles and colors for the holidays in store, along with a bunch of baking supplies like baking cups. So we want to see you guys use it all. Subscribe because we do have some more holiday content coming, and we will see you guys very soon.